Welcome in, everyone. We are unhinged and unfiltered. We got Marty, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Wizard King of Buff Crash Out Dummies,
Damn.
also known as Martina, Shanae, Marie, Rose, Wakanda, Kenya, Fatima, Barack, Michelle, Malaya, Sasha, Michael, Tito, Jermaine, Jackie, Marlon, Randy, Jeanette, Jackson, Kelly, Roland, Beyonce, Michelle, Mustard Wolf.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That was my mood yesterday. It just I wanted to crash out. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I would have crashed the fuck out.
We got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as the top ranked pocket coochie card collector, also known as the DILF Hunter, also known as Granny Pink.
Damn, not the DILF Hunter.
Am I wrong though?
That's crazy.
And I am KJ Majority, also known as KJ, also known as Captain Ayo, also known as tell your granny to pop them dentures out and suck a young nigga's dick.
Oh,
Why?
I
Pour
Protect-
one out for the grannies.
was about to
bro.
say protect your granny from KJ,
Why they
man.
catching the stray?
Listen,
it's not even a
somebody
stray.
got to do it.
Oh,
Why not me?
Oh my god.
That's what your grandpappy is for. What the hell?
I'll fight that nigga and
That's
win.
crazy.
Unless
and
he's
win
Mike
is
Tyson.
crazy.
Unless he's Mike Tyson, then he got it.
Bro.
And we are unhinged and unfiltered, also known as sipping Gatorade mid-round.
Look, sometimes you just need those electrolytes. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, I was about to say type shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just re up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, starting to see doubles and shit. You know, your electrolytes is a little low.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't had no water today. All you had was goddamn coffee. Now you trying to crack some cheeks or get your cheeks cracked. Yeah, you need a little Gatorade.
I mean, period.
Yes. So I have a unhinged question for y'all. So would you rather, and this comes from Try Guys, I did not make this one up. Would you rather eat bland food forever or be the reason why Beyonce retires and everyone knows it?
Oh, that is a certified death sentence right there. Everyone in the world knows that I'm the reason. Beyonce, middle name Knowles.
Middle name Knowles is nuts.
I don't know her name. Decided to retire.
Bro,
But
not decided.
But bitch,
you
I can't
reasoned.
have no bland food for the rest of my life.
Minato said he's taking the food.
Bro, I would cry. Like, when I tell y'all, when I had COVID, not once, but twice, because she said, fuck me on Christmas Day, both times. I cried, not because I had COVID, because a bitch couldn't taste the food she was eating. I was eating just to eat. I couldn't taste it.
Yeah,
so I gotta
that's horrible.
experience that for the rest of my life over being the reason why Beyonce middle name Knowles retired.
I mean,
The middle name Knowles is gonna take me out. I ain't gonna lie to you, son. That shit is ridiculous.
Nah, Tina, you could taste the food. It just doesn't taste like nothing.
Bro.
Bro.
No, but the other one is a death sentence.
Yeah.
Like,
Minato said they're gonna kill you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Beyonce's fan base is like,
yeah, I ain't fucking with the Bayhive. What the fuck?
No. Just like Nicki's fan base, they be wilding the fuck out. They are ride or die for their people. I can't be the reason.
No, you know what? Tina, just, I don't know, man. Keep sriracha in your purse. I don't know.
Right.
Like, I'm
Oh, you
taking the
didn't
food.
say I couldn't season it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no matter what you do to it, it's gonna taste bland. You could
That's
you
crazy.
could dump a whole bottle of sriracha on that bitch, and it's still gonna taste bland.
Honestly, though, like, I would probably take the food too.
I was about to say, I'm
Like,
taking the food.
Oh, y'all better than me.
There's no way.
Y'all
I'm
better
fighting.
than me because I'm sorry to the Hive. I'm sorry, and I love Beyonce. Went to her concert a couple years ago. That shit was lit. You feel me? But I ain't finna eat no bland oxtail, bland Jamaican beef patties. You must be mad. No,
I'm not
I eat a
fighting all them
lasagna.
bitches.
It tastes like salt, sand.
But you gotta fight every
Yeah, you gotta
minute
fight
of
all them
every
bitches.
day of your life.
Bro, they be alright, son. Once I tell them what my options were, that the niggas will understand. And if they don't understand, they can kiss my ass.
Oh,
And I love Beyonce.
speaking of bland food, first of all, you know what? I'm actually. I was gonna say I'm sorry to the white women. I'm actually not. Fuck y'all. But
Oh, not the white women.
nah, fuck the white women. But
Oh.
the way that I saw a thingy, like it was like a little Twitter post or something. Actually, I think it was a Tumblr post, and it was something along the lines of when you find a recipe on the internet, double the amount of spices. Somebody was like, absolutely. It's like, I assume every recipe I find on the internet is written by a Midwestern middle-aged white woman that's never used spices a day in her life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. When I was doing keto and I was doing like all them like keto recipes, I had to add a lot of seasoning because some of y'all be like, oh yeah, salt and pepper for taste. Taste of what? The fuck are we talking about? You add some adobo to that bitch, some garlic powder to that bitch. What's wrong with y'all? Some Mrs. Dash. Fuck.
Yeah.
But on the other side, also fuck white women, because I swear to you. So I don't know about y'all on TikTok. I get recipes, like I get cooking like TikTok videos. I like watching the food videos. Okay. The way that this took me out, it starts out with a woman being like, it's that time of year again, and I'm like, I'm assuming that it's just going to be some kind of soup recipe because that's what I've been seeing a lot of. This bitch says it's that time of year again. It's chili on cinnamon roll time of year again.
Oh, I saw that, and I was like, I hope you get bubble guts, you stank bitch. Because what the fuck are you talking about?
Cinnamon
she said chili on cinnamon roll time of year, and she was showing the most scrumdiddly cinnamon roll. That cinnamon roll looked fantastic. It was freshly iced. She got the vanilla ice on that thing and everything. It looked beautiful. And then she took a ladle full of chili and poured it right on top.
No, absolutely not.
But just doing too much.
The way that I started laughing, I paused the video and I turned to my boyfriend. My boyfriend is a white man. I was like, honey, I hate white people. I hate white people. And he was like, he's like, I mean, me too, but what happened? And I showed him the video, and he was like, ugh, I'd try it though. And I'm like, what do you mean?
I mean, sometimes like, you ever see something that probably look diabolical as fuck, and you be like, it's just that small part of your brain is like,
But chili pond, cinnamon
chili,
rolls,
no. And it was funny because she poured the ladle on top, and then like a black man stitched it, and he's like, the boo boo I would take would rip holes in the galaxy. He's like, just looking at this is making my stomach bubble. No, that man was funny as fuck. But he is so right.
Do y'all have any like weird food combinations y'all eat? I got one.
I mean, not really.
All right, well, I'm about to be shamed then. You know, I'm sick of y'all. I need y'all to get a little weird. All right. I asked these two motherfuckers, hey, let's do a hear me out. They're like, I don't really got no like real hear me outs.
Dude, my craziest hear me out is Shadow the Hedgehog.
So Soldier's was a
Jay's
furry.
face.
I'm adding that to the.
I was 10.
Nah. You're a furry. I'm adding that.
That's
Gonna be one of your
crazy.
AKAs. Letting you know that right now.
That's
okay?
crazy.
Cause
Nah.
not you trying to fuck Shadow the Hedgehog, nigga.
I was 10. He was a bad boy. I don't know. And plus he was like really defensive of Maria in the game.
Oh nah, bro. But see, I didn't want to do the hear me out because if I go like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck Ursula, they gonna look at me crazy.
I do remember you saying this, actually.
Man, listen. She
Yeah.
got them titties for real.
I mean, she do.
She did.
But she's evil. That bitch is
Alright,
evil.
but she's just misunderstood. My dick could change her. You feel me?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Good
I mean,
good dick
I
could
think-
cleanse an evil bitch. Okay.
I mean, I think she would cleanse you. She's an octopus on the bottom.
Don't worry about what I'm doing with them tentacles, bro. That's my business and my business alone. Okay.
Oh, hold on. KJ brought this up. Have y'all been seeing like the TikToks that were like girlies doing hear me out cakes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The way that I saw like 12 Asian shawties doing a hear me out cake, and Shawty puts up like the thing, and she's like Mr. Chen, but she like whispers it. And some of the other girls start like laughing, like they're trying to like they're trying to hold it in. And I'm like, why are they like snickering? Like they're trying to hold in the laughter. And then one girl in the very back like looks forward and sees who she just put down. She's like, bitch, is that my dad?
All right.
Not your homie's dad as you hear me out. Shit.
That's why she
Yeah.
whispered that shit when she put the little into the cake, bro. That's one of your girlies' dad, bro. Absolutely not. You are not coming to my house. You're trying to fuck my father.
Right.
Bro, I'm not trying to, but I mean, like, if the opportunity arose, you feel me?
When I saw that shit, I swear to you, I will look through the comments and somebody who was like, so is he beekeeping age? And I'm like, I hate you bitches, bro.
Oh god. All right. Let's do the what the fucks of the week. All right. So the one what the fuck, which is kind of hilarious, is Drake is suing Sony and UMG.
I saw he's also suing Spotify.
Oh yes, and Spotify, because he claims that they falsely try to promote Kendrick's Not Like Us song. And then UMG came out with a response, which I think is fucking hilarious. They said, no amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music they wanted to hear.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, bitch, it's not our fault you lost.
Mm-hmm.
You just not him for real. So now he has another lawsuit against UMG, saying that he's accusing them of defamation and claiming they could have halted the release of the Not Like Us song that falsely accuses him of being a PDF file. So, but
I was
you
about
know
to
what's
say-
funny about this though? He released a song about how Kendrick's daughter ain't his, how he abuses his wife, and one of his homies is secretly the father to his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what we talking about?
That's
It's
look
gonna be real
him.
interesting.
Him trying to sue Spotify, being like, y'all conflated the numbers. There's no possible way that there's this many people listening to the song. And it's like, yeah, okay.
Bro,
That's the most Karen ass shit I've ever fucking heard. What are
Bro.
you talking about?
like we was here. Like niggas was like, it's a good song, one. And two, it's a phenomenal response to your bullshit. You,
Right.
bro, you lost, bro. Just take the L and move on. You doing all this he ha ha and bullshit is making it so much worse. Like, you're proving everything Kendrick said about you. How you not really like us. Like, so many people are like, yo, his Karen side came out. The nigga left after he lost.
Man, on top of that, the entire new album is charting. The entire album. is charting.
Also, fuck Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne talking about some.
Oh
What the
yeah.
fuck did I do? Why y'all talking about me? Don't wake up the giant. Don't wake up the giant, sir. Weren't you boo hooing over the fact that they didn't pick you for the Super Bowl? You
Mm-hmm.
crackhead Nikki and Birdman. Now it's what I do. He told you what you did. You didn't congratulate him. You got mad that it wasn't him. That it wasn't you. Sorry. Like, bruh.
Snoop Dogg did issue Kendrick an apology as well.
He said it was the edibles. That
Yeah,
shit
he said it was
so
the
funny.
edibles.
But like, shout out to Snoop, because at least Snoop didn't take it like personally. Because like, I don't really think anything Kendrick said in that song was really a diss. It was more so like, yo, ain't nobody. I just achieved a really big thing, and only one person congratulated me. That's kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I literally put the whole, like, a whole bunch of Californian, LA artists on a big ass stage, and ain't not one person can say, yo, you deserve this shit for real? Kind of nuts. Also, Drake is beefing with Steve Lacy. He called Steve Lacy a fragile op.
Oh.
And for those of you who don't know, Steve Lacy is a singer. Like, he don't even rap. I didn't even know they had beef. And apparently it all stems from the fact that Steve Lacy was on stage when Kendrick had that that show in LA.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was just like, this is weird, because he was on stream with XQC, and he was just being a weirdo. Not gonna lie to you, like, I couldn't watch all the clips because it just made me cringe. So yeah, I'll pray for Drake. He really going through it. He's not taking this L very well. I partially don't blame him, because that was a heavy L to take.
I'm a pray for more L's. Fuck that bitch.
I thought you was Team Drake after you saw him, helicopter his what'd you call
Nah.
that shit? A kabasa?
Look, that was before everything with Kendrick. Honestly, when Kendrick dropped, I don't even remember what song. It was before. It was before. Yeah, probably. I think it was Euphoria, because I was like, it was before Not Like Us. But I'm pretty sure it was like Euphoria, and I was like, Drake just needs to drop out and drop another dick pic. Because freaking Megan dissed him, and all he did was drop a dick pic and like do a little video of him helicoptering that thing. Everybody forgot about the beef.
But Meg dissing him made sense though, because like, he kept throwing subs at Meg for what seems like no reason. Shorty was like, "That's why you have a BBL, BBL ass nigga." But yeah, all right. So a couple of Florida inmates conceive a daughter by passing semen through the AC vent.
I saw
They
this.
are saying she is a miracle baby, and it is a blessing.
It's fucking weird. Also, I didn't know there were like co-ed prisons.
So they might have a prison where like one half is women and one half are men, but it's not like they're sharing floors for real.
I mean, so that was the thing, right? Like, he was in the floor above her cell. That's how they connected, is by talking to each other through the air vents.
Yeah. And then I guess he would skeet through said air vent, and Skeet would just.
So he had like saran wrap or something, and he like just nut in that and then tried to pass it along through the air vent. And she had stolen like a monostat like syringe. You know what monostat is?
No.
It's for yeast infections. It's like a it's like a vaginal like suppository.
Uh-huh.
So she kept the applicator from that and used that to suck up said baby gravy and get herself pregnant.
Well, it's kind of romantic when you think about it. Not too hard, but when you think about it, it's kind of romantic. Like, they loved each other so much that they found a non-traditional way to get pregnant. and
Weird.
to immortalize their love for eternity.
How what are you supposed to tell that baby when they grow up? It's like, "Mommy, how did you meet daddy?" It's like, "Oh, I talked to him through a hole in the wall while I was in prison."
Right.
You know, I mean, you dress it up a little bit. You know, add a little seasoning to it. Don't sound too
Um,
crazy.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you though. That that bitch, that bitch is crazy. Because the way she was talking about it, she was talking about it like she is the baddest bitch in the world. She's talking about it like because she's like, I ain't even need to see my man.
Mm.
He not. It's
Mm,
like he got me pregnant,
Oh.
and he's like, okay.
mm. Go off. I guess I don't get the correlation. Like, you think you such a bad bitch that he impregnated you without seeing you? Type shit.
Right. It's like that he wanted to get you I don't know. She was really saying it. It's like he wanted to knock me up and he ain't even see me. I'm
I
like,
mean,
okay.
yeah, that's. I mean, flex. Yeah, flex. It's a weird flex, but yeah, go ahead, flex.
Mm.
Um, it's not really a what the fuck. Well, okay. So Khalid, the singer, he came out. He is gay, but I don't know about y'all. I thought the nigga was already out.
That's what I've seen a lot of people say. And they were like, was he not out before?
Yeah, I could have
Yeah.
sworn he was gay. You know, I thought the nigga was, part of the community.
Mm.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not the only one because when I saw it on Blue Sky, I was like, he was always out, right? Am I tripping? Did I just assume?
I mean, apparently a lot of people did because they were like, why is this news?
Yeah. And the way how he released it was kind of funny. He was like, "Damn y'all, yes, I'm gay. Fuck, move on."
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, well, I mean, shit. You got it, King. My fault. I shall move on. So Pokemon Go might be evil.
Hmm?
Yeah. What were they doing?
So apparently they were using all the data that players were generating from like, capturing Pokemon. Like let's say for instance you're at like a train station and you're capturing a Pokemon, they would take the picture of the train station while you're capturing said Pokemon. And they would put like um Pokemon gyms at certain locations because they couldn't
Mhm.
understand what certain buildings were. So they would have more people show up there so they could get a better picture of what the building is. So now they have like all this data across the globe and they're gonna sell it to people so you can know like exactly where shit is.
Yeah, I remember them talking about this, which makes so much sense now about why you were permabanned off the app if you were found to be like remote controlling it, like you're just sitting in your house.
Yeah,
That makes so much more sense about why they permabanned people.
because he was fucking up with their money.
Hmm.
Shit, which is so crazy. Because like I was going, like literally when the story came out, I was about to download Pokemon Go. 'Cause I want to get more active. Ever since like I hurt my back the third time, I haven't really been to the gym consistently. So I was like, what? I need to do something that's gonna make me more active. So I was like, let me do Pokemon Go. I'm in my little creature collection bag right now. Let me just go ahead and collect some Pokemon. This news came out like, never mind.
I mean, I do remember people saying that they didn't play Pokemon Go because of Niantic. So I wonder if this was the suspicion around it because I never really listened to it because the only other app that Niantic really made before this was like a geocaching thing.
Yeah. I actually played it and it was fun, but the player base was so small in my area that it just fell off. But yeah, it was fun. I don't remember the name of the game, but it was fun. It was like you
Hmm.
went to like landmarks and it's very similar to Pokemon Go. You would go to
Yeah.
landmarks, you would essentially cleanse it, and then whatever side you were on, you would claim it, and then someone from the opposite side would cleanse it and try to claim it.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was cool. And then Soju, you kind of have to talk about this one because I don't know much about it, but apparently niggas is fucking turkeys.
Brown. So PETA. PETA has released some footage from the Butterball Turkey Factory and is calling for people to boycott Butterball Turkey. And the footage showed about like 20 different male employees um fucking turkeys. Yeah. I was gonna try to think of a way to like say that nicer. They were fucking them.
Mm.
So if you ever wondered why your turkey was a little salty last year, now you know.
I mean, so what's crazier is that apparently this footage that PETA dropped is footage from 2006. This was damn near 20 years ago.
And they just now
And they're
decided to
just,
tell
yeah, and they're
us.
just now dropping this. And I'm like, why the fuck did y'all hold on to this for 18 years?
Right.
What the
Maybe,
fuck?
maybe they just found out about it. Like they
I
were.
I don't know.
Also,
Uh,
I know PETA has moved very weirdly. Like I know, like they just. Cause I remember at one point they were like anti. They were against Pal World because
that's not
you,
that's not surprising.
yeah, because you know you can kill the pals, you can collect them, and essentially you treat them
Mhm.
as slaves. They're like, oh, this is wrong. It's just teaching kids to mistreat animals, and it's like kids. First of all, I don't think what is Pal World's rating? Isn't it like T? T for teen or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't think it's rated M.
I was about to say there's a lot of murder in Power World. I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if that it's rated like teen.
Yeah, I don't think it's rated E for everyone. It might be E10 plus or teen, but I don't think it's rated M because like there's no real blood.
Yeah.
So, but I'm I miss when Manano said this, but he said in the chat. I remember on TikTok someone made a cinnamon roll with their yeast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just ignoring that. I didn't want to read that.
bro.
Mhm.
Nuts. GTA makes kids do hood rat stuff with their friends. All those hours on GTA will definitely make you want to rob a bank when you finally go outside. That was a thing. They had a whole court case. I want to say against Mortal Kombat because they were worried it was gonna make kids want to
You just want to
punch
fight.
niggas through the chest.
Like,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, they did a whole bunch of research, and it's been proven numerous times that video games do not inherently make you more violent. Like you
Mhm.
can't. There are ways to persuade someone to do acts of violence. Playing video games where you know there's no real consequences, where you know all this shit is fake, is not one of them.
I can't.
Dante said, "My kid only going to fight to the death now after playing Mortal Kombat 11."
That's
Uh,
crazy.
that's crazy. All right, so with that being said, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for the battle royale. I said, it's time for the battle royale.
Yeah.
Type shit. Also, I googled it. Power World is rated E10 plus.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. 'Cause I know it's like it's a little bit too much violence for it to be rated E, but I don't think it's rated M level because you know ain't no fucking, ain't no blood.
Mhm.
I don't think anyone cusses.
See, I don't talk to people like that for real, aside from like merchants.
Yeah, but it's all NPC shit. Like they're not being like, "Oh my gosh, these fucking what are the little pink cats called again? I'm blanking on their name.
Kativa.
Cativas. These fucking cativas keep fucking with my
Mhm.
shit."
Dang, everybody's story is medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Let me see them fists.
I'm crying.
All right. Now I'm gonna say rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Not says shoot, just shoot. All right, y'all. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. God damn. All
Damn.
right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I hate us for real. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? For those of y'all who just listen to the audio, I picked scissors, Tina picked rock, and Soju picked paper. All right, let's try this again, y'all. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I hate the both of y'all. Y'all both need it. They both picked scissors and I picked paper. All right. Between the two of y'all now. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
All right. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Tina, you go first.
3.
Soju.
Fuck, 5.
The number was 3. Go ahead, Tina. Fuck me.
Okay.
Damn,
Mine
Dante
is
said
from-
fight to the death. Excuse me?
Why do you want everybody to fight? Mine is from r/today I fucked up. And the title is Today I Fucked Up by Showing Family and Friends My Dick Pic on TV.
On
Excuse
TV?
me?
Mm-hmm.
On the
TV.
flat screen?
On the flat screen.
Damn,
Oh, no.
we thought
4K.
we saw that in 4K Ultra. Dolby Vision. We
I
saw
hope it
everything.
at least look good, you know?
So this was posted 4 days ago, but it says actually happened yesterday, but I need to get this off my chest, and I wish this was a joke, but it's not. There I was last night showing family and friends photos from my recent European holiday. In the room was my mom, my partner, friend, her mom, my
no.
other friend, and
Oh,
her
dear.
partner, who I'd never met before. 7 of us in total. I was somewhat anxious going into this social catch-up that I'd be asked to show photos from the trip. So I'd done what I thought was an astute and thorough check through all my photos that nothing not safe for work would come up. My phone was mirrored to the TV, and as I was actively looking at a row along the bottom that showed, albeit very small, what photos were coming next. My partner was unsatisfied with the speed in which I was scrolling through, allegedly too fast, so he elected to take the wheel and do it instead. I noticed as we were going through that he was looking up at the TV throughout and not at my phone like I'd suggested to him. I nudged him / discreetly reminded him to look at the phone and not the TV. Fast forward not 3 minutes, and to my complete horror, time slowed down as the TV display went from a beautiful shot of Greece to a not so beautiful shot of my penis.
It's a dick on the screen. It's
Yeah.
a dick on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In plain sight, I can't speak. In plain sight, clear as day, with 7 sets of eyes looking, was my erect dick. Quickly, my partner swiped to the next pic as the room erupted into a variety of both shocked gasps and, from my best friend, laughter. I couldn't help but reluctantly laugh too, try to play it cool, throw out comments to my friend and mom that it's nothing you haven't seen before. My partner was apologetic to me for not looking at my phone, like I said, but at the end of the day, at least it was a good pic as far as dick pics go.
Ooh.
If you need me, I'll be hibernating for at least 6 months and going through my camera gallery photo by photo, so the same doesn't happen when we go to my partner's side of the family. The end.
Yeah. Why don't you just put that shit in your, what's it called? Your hidden, not for.
That's what a lot of people were saying in the comments. Like, look, that would be one of the first things I do. Like, you're wilding to just have that out in the open in your regular public ass
Yeah.
photo
bro.
album. Like,
There's a reason why there's a hidden folder, nigga. Put that bitch in
Exactly.
there.
Dang, how you make a hidden folder?
You got an iPhone?
So
It's already there.
yeah, it's there.
What?
It should be all the way at the bottom. You keep scrolling. I know, like, if you updated your phone, they updated the fucking Photos app, which I hate. But if you scroll all the way at the bottom, it should be like one of the ones down there. It'll say hidden. And it's Face ID locked.
Oh,
So,
it is
Yeah.
all the way at the bottom. Okay.
or
Fun
password
fact:
locked.
Snapchat also has For My Eyes Only. So
Mm.
I don't know if you want
Mm.
Snapchat having access to your nudes, but they probably already do. So
Oh, they said years ago that they see every single snap that is taken.
well,
Damn.
they've seen plenty of dicks, coochies, booties, boobies. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I don't know why they said that. I think they put it on Twitter or something like some years ago, because I swear to you, it was like maybe like 2015 when they said this. And somebody retweeted it and being like, okay, and you gonna keep seeing my dick.
mean type shit.
Right, right.
You know, shorty having a bad day at work, dick pic. Brighten her day a little bit. Let her know what she gonna come home to.
Mm,
Bro.
I mean,
I got that stress relief for you. Just
please.
when you clock out, it's ready.
Dante said, but was he packing?
Look,
I'm
he said
assuming
it was a
so.
good dick pic. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I
What constitutes a good dick pic? No.
I don't know.
Like the
mean,
lighting's nice.
Right.
maybe. You know, maybe it was a little artsy. Maybe he had like petals around his dick. I don't know.
You got like a TV remote for scale or something. Like what's the it's not a crazy down under shot that you had to get your entire body in
Right.
to get your face in also. Motherfucker, first of all, men, stop doing that. Because the crazy
Bro.
down under shot is crazy. I don't need to see your face. If you're sending me a dick pic, just send me the penis. Okay?
Nah, bro. Come see this cute face too. You know,
Mm-mm.
I'm thinking about you. I want you to see my thinking about you face.
Mm.
If you're bigger than a TV remote
And
and
it's
it's not
not
a
a
rock.
Roku, John.
Bro, nah, the real flex is if you got a barefoot wine bottle next to your shit.
Oh my god.
That's the
Yo,
real flex, bro.
shout out to Girth Master.
Bro.
Just nuts. For scale. Bro, we talked about this numerous times. Yeah, bro, there was a dude. His name is Girth Master. I don't know what his actual name is. Yeah, he posted a picture of his schmeat next to a barefoot wine bottle.
For
And
scale.
like,
It was pretty
yes.
comparable.
Yeah, like the wine bottle's a little bigger, but not by much.
Oh. Somebody pulled out that monster on me. I'm leaving. That shit was crazy.
So's you lying. So's gonna be like,
Mm-mm.
I'll make it work.
I sure won't. Sure would not. I don't know about these other bitches. Other bitches don't value their organs, bro. I do. Okay,
Mm.
I'm leaving. Got me
Bro,
fucked up.
man
But
got a Nerf football between his legs.
I was about to say gonna poke a hole in my diaphragm. I'm leaving.
It's such a dude thing to do, though. I don't want her to think it's small. From the angle by accident, better give her a common household item for her to envision this.
I'm crying.
Bro, he's not wrong, though. Especially when, like, you know, you younger and you send, like, your first couple of dick pics, you gotta let shorty know, like, you pack it for real. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, you gotta put things to scale so she know, like, ooh. And sometimes, you know, the camera angle might make it look big, but it ain't really big.
Nah.
But you know, you grab that Comcast remote, shorty know you got it for real, you know?
Nah. Fellas, I challenge you to send a dick pic on soft.
Oh, that's you need to have a certain level of confidence, bro. To send shorty the gummy worm? Bro.
Oh man. All right, let me read my story. Yeah, Dante on soft. If it looks like a normal erect penis on soft, that motherfucker's crazy.
You got no business fucking nobody if your shit is the same size as a big erect penis on soft. Don't show nobody that because you gonna scare the hoes away or attract some real freaks that you ain't prepared for.
That
Bro.
motherfucker don't get no bigger than that. I mean, yeah, that's fair. If it's huge, soft, it's usually the same size hard.
How does that even work though? Like, why your shit don't retract? Pause,
But retract is crazy.
bro. Cause like that's no, like you know what I mean. Like it's supposed to retract. You know, it's supposed to shrink back.
Yeah.
Grower versus shower, dog. Oh, I be
Mhm.
forgetting showers exist for real.
Mm-hmm. All right,
One of
let
my
me.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was going
I was
on a
about to say,
tangent.
let me read the story. Real Jedi type shit. That's crazy. So my story is also from today. How I fucked up, and the title of the post is "Today I fucked up by eating nuts during a hookup." So the post starts with saying, "I, 18 male, am currently in college and regularly hook up with dudes. And last night I decided to have a little celebratory hookup to mark the end of midterms. There was a guy that I was talking with for several days prior, and we agreed that last night would be the best time to do it. Now, one thing he never told me was that he has any allergies. And if not discussed or actively thought about, it's not really something that is at the forefront for hookup culture unless it's something like a allergy or an STD. So, safe to say, we never really regarded or considered it. Now we agreed to meet up at 9 that night at his place since his roommates were out of the house until like 2ish having drinks at the bar downtown. And it was around 7 I started packing and getting ready to head over since it was about a 30-minute walk. However, while I was packing, I came across a bag of chocolate covered macadamia nuts that my grandmother had mailed to me, and I decided that I was craving a little bit of a sweet treat. So I threw it in my bag. I intended to eat it on the walk over there. Anyways, 8 rolls around and I head out and am eating the macadamia nuts and listening to music. It's so my big back finishes the bag without realizing it much.
Mm.
How much I had eaten since I was vibing. Finally, my ass shows up. We greet each other. We get through the typical formalities and we show each other our negative test to be sure that we're both clean. And that's that. I mean, at least y'all are responsible.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Now, this is where it starts to get pretty bad. Usually I'm kissing and shit because I like that kind of foreplay, but he told me that he wanted to save the kissing for post coital moments and instead asked me to
That's so weird.
start by giving head, which I was happy to comply. So I began sucking him off. And since we were clean, we didn't use a condom. But who does use a condom for a blowjob? I mean, you should, but who does? Anyway, about 2 minutes into it, he tugs my hair and tells me that it's starting to hurt. So I stop sucking, and I assume it's because I'm being too rough. And then he tells me not to touch it at all. So I just move on to his balls. A couple of seconds later, he then pulls me off completely, and he's pretty in a pretty pained expression. He asked me, "Did you eat nuts?" And I confused responded with yeah, yours.
Bro.
Bro.
Because I thought he was questioning what I was doing with his balls and he's like, "No, I mean tree nuts." So I told him that I was eating macadamia nuts, but I still didn't know why he was asking me that and thought maybe he could smell them on my breath. He then proceeded to tell me that I'm making him itchy, and I looked down, and lo and behold, his dick is absolutely swollen and covered in hives.
Ooh.
I thought it looked pretty red, but I but just assumed that it was sensitive for me sucking. I never realized that this was an allergic reaction. We both agreed that I should leave and I just wanted to die. He texted me this morning saying that he has taken several Benadryl and the
Mm.
swelling has went down. Too long, didn't
Dang.
read. I ate nuts, gave my hookup a blowjob, and sent him into an allergic reaction.
Damn.
Damn.
I didn't realize that um like peanut allergies get you this crazy.
Yeah. What you mean?
I
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
it's still a
Why
part of my body. Just because it's erect don't mean it's still part of the body.
the idea of a nut just touching your skin and you burst into hives is crazy to me. That is severe.
That is how
Yeah.
an allergic reaction works.
Mm.
Dante said my boy was taking poison damage.
I'm
Yo,
crying.
bro. Oh my god.
I
New
mean,
fear unlocked.
do I look like I'm allergic to cherries, but I like it doesn't it I could touch a cherry, you feel me? Like I don't know. I didn't
I mean,
realize it.
everyone's allergies are a little different. Like some people don't have severe
Yeah,
allergies.
I
Like I
didn't.
have a severe nut allergy. So like this would be me.
He literally said that too.
Oh,
Take
take KJ
KJ
out with a
out.
well-placed pack of M&Ms. I
That's
hate you,
crazy.
nigga.
That's
There was one
crazy.
time though, like I had I think I was around, I don't know if it was at your place or somewhere. I had M&Ms on me. I'm like, I can't eat these. I can't kill KJ.
No, I can't
Oh,
kill
we were in
KJ.
Texas. I think I have boss. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll just save these. I'm not gonna eat them
I
anywhere,
appreciate you.
like out here or anything.
I went
That
off on this lady at my job because she brought peanut brittle to the office. Now everyone in my department knows I'm like super allergic to nuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna tell you y'all can't eat this shit, but can you please not eat it in the office because I gotta work.
Yeah.
So she's passing it. I'm like, hey, like, could you please just keep it over there? She's like, I'm not gonna give you any. I'm like, I understand that, but if the whole office smells like nuts, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Can you please keep your goofy ass over there?
That's just wild as fuck to me though. Like you know that someone that you're working with that's in the same department has a fucking life-threatening allergy and you still decide to bring the thing that
A lot
can
of
place them in
people,
the like that's wild as fuck and just inconsiderate. Like you can last 8 fucking hours without some nuts, bitch.
yeah, a lot of
Like
people who don't have allergies don't understand how like fucking awful it is. So for them, they're just like, well, you're not gonna eat it. So what's the problem? It's like, no,
it's
bro.
not just ingesting though.
Like
Like
one of my coworkers brought in like either a seafood boil or a seafood dish, some seafood something. I was like, yo, I'm allergic to all seafood. Why the fuck you bringing this fishy ass dish
yeah,
to the
you should
workplace?
that's just
yeah,
a no
mm-mm,
in general. Do not bring seafood to work.
mm-mm.
So I was like, bro, you can't eat this down here. Cause a lot of us we eat at our desk because the cafeteria, well, not the cafeteria, the lunchroom is all the way on the second floor and we're on the ground floor. So like, you gotta go upstairs. Like I'm sorry, you can't eat that shit around me. He's like, oh, why can't you move? Cause bitch, I have to work.
Okay.
Like, yo, what I tell you, like, I like if I was white, I would have been red. Cause I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, dude, go upstairs. Like I have an allergy. I'm so sorry. It's inconvenient that you gotta eat your smelly ass food upstairs, but eat
Right.
it upstairs.
I'm
Why I gotta be the one to move though is the real
no, honestly,
question.
this
Like
is
that
like
what?
I'm working, you're eating, go upstairs. But
Right.
look, I'm not gonna hold you though. So many people a lot of people don't even believe that allergies are real.
That's my
That's
cousin.
crazy.
Like the amount of horror stories I've read of like people cutting their like parents off because their kid has like a nut allergy, and for whatever reason grandma does not believe that the grandchild has a peanut allergy, and grandma like ended up sending her grandson to the hospital. And when like mom confronted her about it, and she was like, "How did he get a hold of peanut butter?" And she's like, "Oh, I made him peanut butter cookies." And she's like, "Why the fuck would you do that? You know that he's allergic to peanuts." And she's like, "That doesn't make any sense." And she's like, "What do you mean?" Like it's surprisingly very common that people are like, allergies aren't real.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like it's just like the food that we eat what makes us allergic to this stuff. Because when they were growing up, no one had these allergies. Like, no. They did. You just didn't know about it, or they
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like people. It's not like a nut allergy is new. It's always been here. It's just that like you either didn't know anyone with a nut allergy, or a lot of people had allergies but didn't say anything when they were kids because if you had an allergy, it was like, you're like a nerd or some shit. Like you can control what your body can and cannot take. So yeah, a lot of people just didn't say nothing. Because my cousin, she swears the reason why I have a nut allergy is because like I refused to eat nuts as a kid. I was like, yeah, I refused to eat nuts as a kid. I was fucking allergic. Are you a crackhead? Like, what are we talking about? Like every time she brings the shit up, I'm like, yo, it doesn't make sense. Like I did not eat nuts because I just don't like nuts. Pause. Like
Right.
I didn't eat nuts because them bitches will literally kill me.
See, this is when like you just gotta stop talking and start boxing. Like
No, honestly.
Like,
because
bro,
what?
that
This
shit
is also why KJ is not gay. He allergic to all nut.
type shit.
Bro.
Type shit.
I'm sorry.
That used to be my go-to joke when niggas used to call me gay in middle school. Like, I can't be gay, I'm allergic to nuts.
That's crazy. Also, what's good, Wavy?
Body ass boy is wild.
Yo, nah, bro. This girl, oh my God, in 3rd grade, her name was Rachel. She used to constantly call me asthma boy because like I have asthma, right? So one time we were playing tag, and also I didn't like it because Shorty was ugly as fuck.
Ooh.
We was playing tag, and she just jumped in the game and full on like pushed me in my chest. So I started having an asthma attack because like she was our same, like we were the same. No, she was a year older than me. But she was a big girl. Like this is she put like her whole body weight into it. So I'm wheezing, and like they were freaking out because like I could not breathe. So when they found out what happened, my whole class went in on her. I felt so great. I was like, yes, you deserve this, you evil bitch. And then like one of my friends, his cousin was like an older girl, so she started roasting her too, and got all her friends to roast her. And I was like, yes, roast the hoe, roast her.
Vindication.
Bro.
Wavy said, I used to get joked on for having sickle cell.
It's crazy because that's actually
so
like
fucked. What?
niggas is awful, bro. Like
they're evil.
No,
kids
are
have
mean.
No,
they're
kids are mean as
evil.
fuck. Yes, they are mean as fuck.
Like if you were nice as a kid, you're a genuinely nice person. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have to learn to be nice. You just came out the coochie nice.
Right.
Honestly, I'm surprised that I didn't get bullied for having glasses. I thought I would get bullied for having glasses, or that I have like moles on my face or whatever. Nah. Anytime I ever got bullied, they were just like, "Oh, it's like the Chinese girl over here." I'm like, "All right."
So you just got hit with racism.
Yeah,
Nice. Out here dying with pneumonia and I'm getting clowned, bro. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yo, imagine like, this little cancer kid, he goes to class and someone in the back go, here go Baldy. Like, bro, relax. Don't do that. Be cool on him.
Dante said glasses started getting cool as we were growing up, low key. That and braces.
I wanted braces for the longest time. I'm not gonna hold you.
Man, everybody that I knew with braces hated those bitches.
I know. I wanted them.
They
My
looked
dentist
uncomfortable.
Was like, girl,
they
you
were
don't need
uncomfortable.
them.
I had braces for 2 years, like actually 3 years. I think I got them off my junior year.
I actually saw a video somewhat recently about what braces do in your mouth. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like that shit looks painful as fuck.
Yeah, but it's a slow process.
It
It's
is
not
a
like
slow
It
process.
is, but like still, like,
I hated my gap when I was younger. Nah, Wavy, you own that gap. Fuck it up.
I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is gonna be like the strangest hot take. I think a gap and on like a lady is so attractive.
No,
I know
honestly,
that's
that
like
is
a
not a
weird
hot take.
not a hot take, but like I guess a little unusual. Because one of my friends, Q, she has a gap, and she used to get made fun of and called ugly all the time for her gap. I was like, don't take this the wrong way, because I'm not trying to like flirt with you, but I think the gap she's kind of hot, high key.
mm-hmm.
It depends on the gap. I mean, yeah, if your shit is like from the North Pole to the South Pole, then yeah, nah, I'm cool. But if you got a little space in between that hole, I feel like it makes you look a little distinguished.
See, I kind of miss my gap because now I can't whistle anymore.
Do you need the gap to whistle?
I used to be able to whistle and then I got braces. I have not been able to whistle ever since.
But yeah, no, I never saw like when I saw a gap. It's so funny because Tiara's like that. Like Tiara's really big on teeth, so like gaps like give her the ick. Whether it's like on some friendship or like whatever, like she does not like any kind of disformed teeth. Like it really throws her the fuck off. Cause like we'll talk to someone and then after they leave, she'll be like, "Did you see their teeth?" I'm like, babe, we was talking to them for like 30 minutes. That's all you got out of that conversation was the teeth. She's like, yeah, but like, why their teeth look like that, bro? I
I'm
don't
crying.
know, son.
I'm
They didn't have a good dental plan. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. All right, but let me read my story. Some people like ass, some people like gaps. Chief don't. All right, calm down, bro. It's not like I'm out here like, ooh, she got a gap. Let me beat my schmeat. Relax, bro. Damn, niggas can't open up a little bit without niggas being weird. This is why I hate niggas, bro. Hey, don't take it back. No, I ain't taking it back. You know what I'm saying? I still think this shit is cute. I'm not, y'all, bro. Whatever, bro. Dante, I hate you, son. All right. So, my story is today I fucked up driving with my date. So last night I matched with someone on Tinder. It seemed like we were both on the same page in terms of what we didn't want. She wasn't looking for a boyfriend, and I wasn't looking for a girlfriend. But we were both looking for someone to vibe with. We decided to meet face to face yesterday. She offered to pick me up at my house after I mentioned using an Uber. I didn't mind using an Uber, but she refused to accept that and insisted that I travel with her since she was gonna drive past my apartment anyway. I thanked her for being willing to do that, especially since we didn't really know each other and that well yet. I was standing outside my apartment when she messaged me her ETA, which was imminent. A car appeared moments later, a car covered in Brandon. OnlyFans Brandon. The raunchy account name of the person who was advertising that kind of content was part of the Brandon. I was like, there's no way my date was driving an OnlyFans ad on wheels. Little did I know that my date was indeed the driver. She abruptly stopped the car like she dropped a brick on the brakes and unexpectedly got out to greet me with an enthusiastic hug. All of a sudden, we had eyes on us. The branded vehicle was drawing attention. My roommate randomly appeared on our balcony with the body language of a bad spy. Some of my not so subtle neighbors could clearly be seen watching from a distance with a justifiable amount of judgment. My date apologized for arriving a few minutes late and warned me about the mess inside her car. I said I was more curious about what was on the car and less about what was inside. She laughed and said she would explain on the way. Fast forward to us driving, and I do mean fast. She talked like Jesse Eisenberg on cocaine while moving through traffic like we were in a car chase. I did my best to hide my fear of death and focus on what she was telling me about her side hustle. She said she had an OnlyFans account, hence the branding on the car. Duh. I figured that shit out.
Right.
But she wanted me to understand that her content was not strictly speaking sexual because she never did anything other than feet stuff. She said people paid her to do all kinds of weird shit like wear socks with peanut butter on her feet or watch her dog lick her toes or walk barefoot in the dirt.
Why the dog though?
Oh, I was about to say, what's the dog in it?
Why were you
Bro,
involved with
because
the dog?
I got that dog in me, I guess. I don't know.
Bro.
So Wavy said come everywhere in that car. That's crazy. She said I didn't want to know what else she's done to her feet because apparently it would have made me want to throw up. I said I might actually throw up anyway if she continued speeding. She was like, uh-oh, and said if I can't handle her on the road, then I might not be able to handle her at all.
Girl, what?
Okay, wait.
What are you doing? That she got a Hellcat engine in that bitch.
Right.
That coochie got a V12. Cut to me literally puking on the side of the road when I said I might throw up. I was really getting car sick. Like, of all things that could have happened that day, I did not imagine projectile vomiting next to a car covered in a porn promotion. My date attempted to make me feel better, I think, by telling me that she was fully convinced that at least one of her subscribers would totally be turned on by vomit on her feet. I apologized for the sudden sickness and asked her if she didn't mind taking me back home because I was not feeling good. She said she understood, dropped me off at my apartment. She messaged me this morning to find out how I was doing and to let me know that she was no longer interested in getting to know me because our time together convinced her that we were not compatible. My first online date in ages, and she turned out to be Vin Diesel on the streets and Quentin Tarantino in the sheets.
Stop. Nah, but the fact that Shawty said that one of her subscribers, one, would be turned on by vomit on her feet.
She said at least
bitch,
one.
Get out
So,
the car. Get out the
there
car.
might be more than one.
Get out the car. What?
Wavy said, see, this is why I left that community, Soju. I'm not built for this shit.
Nah, so Wavy says that he used to be in the foot fetish community because he likes seeing a pretty set of toes, and that is it. That is the extent of what Wavy likes with that. Because we were watching MILF Manor. There's a shotty on MILF Manor that really be testing it with the feet stuff. It's season 2. It's not season 1.
Okay. We need to watch that, by the way.
But yeah, she was doing stuff on there that Wavy, it convinced Wavy that he is actually not a member of the foot fetish community.
Yeah.
He said they kicked him out.
Yeah, because like I too like, you know, a pretty set, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you got the toes done or whatever. But like I'm not like me seeing toes don't make Schmeat go on hard. You know what I mean? Like Schmeat is not erect from seeing the white nail polish on toes.
Yeah.
Wavy said I was scared kinkless.
I'm screaming. That is a bar.
They just
a cherry on the top. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like lipstick type shit. Like I don't need you to wear lipstick for me to want to fuck you. But if you wear the lipstick, I'm gonna want to fuck you. You know what I mean?
Dante, why you nasty?
You be licking the gun. Dante,
Bro.
nigga, where's the freaking leak sound? Where is that shit at? Little freaky ass. That's for you, Dante. Freak nasty ass nigga, bro. What the fuck? Why my name in it? I said it just looked nice. What the fuck? But
But
when you
when
say you like feet, they think you like feet. No,
And-
nigga, I don't even like feet like that, bro. I just said they look nice. Here go Dante. KJ be sucking the nail polish off the big toe. I hate this nigga, bro. Bro, a nigga can't say he like a lady with a gap. And then a nigga can't say he think the painted toes look nice. Here go niggas gotta exaggerate. This is why I hate niggas. And he gonna be like, here you go again, dog. No, here you go again, nigga. Cause ain't nobody said all that. You over here being Captain Exaggeration and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this nigga. If Dante only got one hater, it's me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro.
This is why niggas can't open up, bro. Niggas wonder why niggas always gotta like be, keep shit in. This is why, bro. Can't even have a casual polish off the toes is crazy though. I mean you know how hard you gotta suck? That is nuts.
I mean, all right.
All right, Dante. I'm about to time you out, nigga.
That's crazy.
Bro.
I was about to say it's like pretty creative, my ass. Dante
But if I say Dante told me he wanna suck the fart out of Tina's ass, I'll be wrong.
Excuse me.
Listen. It ain't my fault. Dante say he got his whole face between your cheeks.
He said no, you wouldn't.
Dante. Nigga, this is for you again, bro. Cause what the fuck, bro? I need an adult.
Bro, Wavy said, bro, somebody told me they saw someone praise dancing with no shoes and thought of me. Like, brother, I don't like feet like that.
Not the praise.
Oh, you gotta fight. You gotta square up because like dancer feet are nasty. Like people who dance on a semi-professional level, they feet look gross.
Oh, yeah, well, their feet are calloused and fucked up beyond all hell.
Yeah.
The disrespect was wild. The disrespect is crazy.
You gotta square up on that nigga. Just for the one time, because who the fuck you talking to?
Bruh.
Can't be me.
I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of don't want to read this story with Rachel, man.
Bro, cut it out. You know how long I've been looking for this shit, man?
I'll read it, but also like it starts getting like crazy after this part. And by crazy, I mean like just not believable. This is clearly a story.
Well, we locked in. I want to see the ending. I want to know what the final chapter is. Also, did the story from last week get an update by any chance?
You gotta remind me. Hold on.
Okay.
What was the last? What was this? What were you reading?
Her husband was cheating on her with his best friend, who might be his sister, because his daddy fucked her mama.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Let me see.
So yes, Tina, that was the Unhinged, because we didn't want to read the Rachel story without you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, long story short, a lady found out her husband was fucking his female best friend. The female best friend, they went to either a barbecue or some kind of family outing, and the female best friend was there. Didn't know that she knew, but was like kikiing in her face, and like she just lost it. So she was like, "That's why you're fucking your best friend." And the dude's dad was like, "Why are you being all loud about it? Affairs just happen. Get over yourself."
Yeah, the father-in-law was like, "Girl, why you airing your shit out?" He's like, "Affairs happen. Get over it."
Yeah. So then, so apparently, he cheated on her husband's mom 10 times, and one of the ladies that he cheated on her with was the best friend's mom. So now they got to do a DNA test because there's a good chance that the best friend might be his sister, and he fucked his sister.
Look, karma.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, the best friend messaged the wife and was like, "You whore, why'd you air out my business? That's why he left you.
I'm the whore?
You supposed to be cooking and cleaning for him, but you didn't want to, you trifling ass bitch. I'm so glad I finally have it to myself now. Because of you, now I gotta get a DNA test." That's not my fault.
Right.
I didn't fuck your mama.
Not because of me, exactly. Because of your mama, bitch. Not me.
the trifling must be hereditary because your mama was a trifling bitch and you is a trifling bitch.
Like, my answer to everything nowadays is just box. I would have had to box her.
Dante said, I saw something saying that adultery is no longer punishable in court or some shit in New York. I was like, niggas was going to jail for it. I wouldn't be shocked. There's a lot of like crazy laws out there. Like I know in Alabama, either Alabama or Georgia, until semi recently, it was illegal for two dudes to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the cops caught you mid stroke a man's cheeks, you could face like real jail time.
Dog.
I mean, who's calling the police? Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Hey yo.
Nah, so we're on part 5, and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna skip the first 2 paragraphs because I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. It's just
Is
her.
it just a recap?
It's yeah, pretty much, and her like talking about what she can take in this possible divorce.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Shuddy writes like a book. I'm skipping paragraphs. But again, title of the post is I think my husband fathered his best friend's children. So she starts off the post by saying, overall, I'm doing better. I've been talking to a friend. And she's the mom of one of Sophie's friends. And I have started therapy for myself. And I am looking to get in doing family therapy as well. When my kids ask me what's going on, I simply tell them that their father and I are having adult problems and it's nothing that they need to worry about. That worked for about a day. Sophie warned me that they were planning to confront me as a group, and they did, asking if dad cheated on me with Amy. Obviously, they've been talking about this, and perhaps they have been for longer than I had been anticipated. Perhaps they had been wondering. Again, even though I had absolute proof, I was hesitant to tell them as much, and I explained why. I naturally didn't tell them about the pornographic content that I found. And I simply said that I found messages between Luke and Amy that revealed their affair. But with the explanation, with the exception of Sophie, they wouldn't be satisfied with that. I already know Carter uh would want to see the messages. Boy,
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure that's like her 12-year-old or something. Why do you need to
Oh.
see the text?
That sounds like 12-year-old behavior.
What the fuck? So instead, when was asked directly by my kids if their dad had cheated on me, I simply said I believe he did, yes, with as much sincerity as I could muster. I think they believe me. Sophie and Tom have been texting nonstop, and from what I can gather, there's doubt amongst Amy's kids that this was just about me losing my mind and not about their mom being too close to my husband.
Fair.
I think it's slowly sinking in for poor Jim. Jim is the father-in-law. That what he didn't want to believe was possible is very much possible and happening. I haven't shown him or Kat any of the letters or anything. Luke is staying with them, so I haven't had much contact with them at all. I did have one phone call with Kat where we wished each other well, which was nice. In the background, I could hear shouting, though Kat quickly went outside. I could hear what sounded like Jim shouting at Luke. He doesn't usually shout. He's the calmest man I've ever met. So, in a way, I'm worried about him, but also relieved that the wool has been pulled off of his eyes. According to Kat, Luke is still staunchly denying everything. He's pretty upset when he found out that I approached a lawyer, which gave me a kind of grim satisfaction. And guess what? The DNA test results are back.
Mm.
So we tested Sophie and Tom against in DNA against each other to see if they're actually blood siblings. And
When it comes to 18-year-old Tom,
acco-
Luke.
according to the test, they do not share any DNA.
Oh.
Okay.
To which everybody who believed Jim had fathered Amy's kids, there's definitive proof that he didn't. I forgot that was in the comments.
Mm.
That the father-in-law denied that his son was fucking him because it's like, yeah, because I'm fucking her. But I never believed that. Anyway, Sophie has her doubts and wonders if the results were faulty. But if we shouldn't take another test to be absolutely certain, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm more confused. I was so certain that Tom was Luke's son, and he was too. Now he doesn't know what to think. I obviously now know that the affair happened and has lasted years. I know from at least the letters that Kaylee is Luke's child, or at least both him and Amy believe that she is, which confirms that they've been intimate as far back as 15 years.
Mm.
Now I'm just wondering, for Tom's sake, who is his father? He kind of does look like Luke, but that might just be a coincidence. Now, Rachel.
Okay. Okay, sis.
That man is just black.
Right.
In general, everything's been quiet until she finally showed her face. My best friend Amy. Oh god.
Mm.
I installed ring cameras everywhere, as as one would understand. Sure enough, Amy turned up on my doorstep and she wanted to talk. She had a relaxed demeanor. She didn't raise her voice. Assuming she was approaching me on Luke's behalf, I told her I wasn't interested in talking to her and that she needs to go away. She didn't, but she also didn't cause a scene. She persisted in telling me that we needed to have a conversation. I was also recording her on my phone and being discreet about it, so eventually I relented and let her in. I don't know if she realized that she was on camera. We sat down on the couch and she instantly got into the reason for her visit. Turns out that she and Luke know that I procured damning material from his laptop. Amy accused me of going through his stuff and told me that everything I found was none of my business and I need to delete it.
Hold
Oh.
on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me?
I
You
thought you was
fucking
coming
my
over here
husband and
to
ain't in
like
my business?
apologize.
You've been fucking my husband for 15 years and it's none of my business.
Girl.
Oh my god. Some of y'all need therapy. Cause like 2 plus 2 ain't equaling 4. How you fucking this woman's husband and talk about some that ain't none of your business though? Bitch, I'm married to him. What are you talking about?
Mm.
That nigga might be the father to the rest of your kids.
Yeah, pour one out for Tom because now homie is sad and confused.
He's like, damn, I really am a bastard, huh?
Oh, that's crazy. Um, and that was all she had to say. No apology, no admission of guilt. She didn't even take responsibility for her own actions. Hell, she might have known I was recording her because she didn't even directly acknowledge what the sensitive material was. So I confronted her, letting out some of my anger, and I asked her how she could have the nerve to make those kind of demands. I asked her why she and Luke would do such a thing in the first place. Why had they spent all these years betraying me? And I posed the question that I've been wondering about for a long time, and as I expected, I didn't get an answer. Amy didn't seem to really hear me, even though I confronted her. She just seemed like she was stressed, like panicked, even, but she was trying to keep it under wraps. She ignored my questions and accusations and just kept telling me that I need to delete whatever content that I found on Luke's laptop. She said that if I wanted to wanted to divorce Luke. That was my call, but don't drag her into this. Girl, there have been 3 people in this marriage for damn near 20 years. And you're talking
Right.
about get my name out your mouth. I ought to beat your ass.
She
Yeah,
wildin'.
y'all ain't beating bitches up enough for me. This is about the second time that I'm like, y'all need to start beating bitches up. Just because I feel like you beat a bitch up one good time, she learned her lesson.
Right. Like, you come up in my house, say, hey, delete my nudes. Delete the sex tape, the me fucking your husband, and we're cool. You can divorce him all you want. Just keep my name out of it. Girl, what?
Yeah, the deleting the nudes, I can kind of understand because, like, she might be worried that they're brought up and showed to people in the court proceedings. Cool, whatever, right? Well, you being like, oh, it's none of your business, and to leave my name out your mouth, bitch, I'm about to make you swallow your teeth.
Mm-hmm. You got me all the way fucked up because you're playing in my face. So I just refused. I asked her point blank, why should I? Why would I have any reason to do that? And Amy got more aggressive, raising her voice, trying to intimidate me, but I held my ground. She told me that this isn't about me and that I needed to just do what she said. Yeah, and that it's very important. And I asked her why, and yet again she wouldn't answer me. So I asked her if Luke had sent her to do this or if she showed up on her own. And again, she didn't answer that either. It was like talking to a brick wall. So I asked her to leave. Just as I've been afraid she wouldn't go. She refused to leave until I deleted everything I found in front of her. And I couldn't help but laugh. I told her, no, that's not going to happen. And this is where she started freaking out. In another moment, she got up, she ran into the other room and grabbed my laptop. And before I could stop her, she smashed it on the ground. I really don't know why she thought that would work or get the outcome that she wanted. I think she was just panicking. Obviously, I still have everything. I just now need to buy a new laptop.
Make
Yeah.
her buy it. The fuck?
Right.
Sadly, she did this out of frame of the camera, but it's fine. All my important files are backed up, and at that moment I am more concerned that Amy would do something this drastic. She looked like she was having a breakdown. I tried very calmly to tell her that she needed to leave or I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
No,
And
call them. Don't just
yeah,
be
no.
like, I'm calling them.
Yeah. She refused and kept repeating her demand that I drop this whole cheating thing if I'm going to divorce Luke. Girl,
She must be worried that her kids are gonna find out about what's
yeah.
going on,
I
and
mean,
then ask her, "Is he my daddy?"
bruh. Anyway, at this point, I just stared at her, at the woman that I consider one of my dearest friends, and I told her that I didn't owe her anything, but she owes her children the truth. That they had the
Mhm.
right to know where they come from and who Luke really is to them. And Amy
Mm.
bristled and told me that it's none of my business, that I didn't understand her family and I needed to back off. Girl,
Get
first
out
of
my
all,
house.
you if you're that worried about what your family thinks of you, you had 4 kids without being married. Like, be for real. I like you obviously don't care what your parents think of you.
Like, just get out my
uh
house.
no, honestly. She kept going on about this idea that I can still divorce Luke, but I needed to claim that he didn't cheat on me with her. And I just told her that I didn't need her permission on how I needed to handle my own divorce and she needs to get out. She got more and more desperate and her anger accelerated to the point that she physically attacked me. I did not expect her to do this. I'm not that much of a fighter, but I do know the human body and where it's weakest. She hurt me pretty bad, but I got her off of me. The point was that part was very much on camera, and the audio was recorded on my phone.
Mm.
She finally left after that, and I immediately called the police. I had the strangest feeling she'd try something similar, and I wanted to beat her to the punch. I was able to clean myself up by the time I had to face my kids, and while I downplayed the story, I didn't lie to them about how I got my black eye.
Mm.
Mm.
I told them for their safety to steer clear of Amy. I sent all the footage to my lawyer as well as pictures of my injured state before I cleaned up. They also printed out um, uh, letters where they reference Kaylee being Luke's child. I really feel like Amy just screwed herself over even more with all of this. I don't know what her motives are. Was she protecting Luke? Was this his idea? Does she just really not want the world to know that she's a home wrecker? as as if people don't already know that. The more of my social circle I talk to and inform of the basics, the more people are confessing that they've been wondering if Luke was cheating on me but didn't have any concrete proof. I suppose Amy doesn't want her kids to know who fathered them, which does line up, but I'm not sure about Tom. I didn't ask Amy about him. I don't know why you guys are so eager for these updates, but I don't mind posting them.
Girl, cause
I
this shit juicy. The fuck?
I've never blogged this much about my life. I imagine I'd imagine it feels something like this. Oh geez. And that is part 5.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Amy crashed the fuck out.
Wavy said sorry, but I know the human body is code for I got beat up.
I mean she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely got her ass beat.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bro. But I don't understand that logic though. Like you come into my crib talk about some I mean you could divorce him, just don't bring my name into it. Bitch, you the reason why I'm
Bitch.
divorcing him.
Right. What am I like when they ask me for reason for divorce? What am I supposed to say? Amicable differences? No, you've been cheating on me for 20 years.
And also like she said, where do you come off at like I don't owe you any kind of loyalty. Like,
Right.
what are we doing?
But that's part 5. When we first started reading this, there was only 6 parts. There's now 7 parts to this because she's updated it since we've started reading the story.
Yes. I love that. All
But
right.
dear God, I don't know. I At this point, I feel like Rachel's stupid or something, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Why? Why you say that?
Because it took so long for her to DNA test those damn kids.
I think she was in a state of denial. You know
I
what I
think,
mean? Because like
yeah.
I think she truly and genuinely loved her husband, and like if it wasn't for Sophie and Tom fake dating, she really wouldn't have
Yeah.
like there would have been no push to really be like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. I can't co-sign it because it's definitely not healthy, and like it's about to ruin what 8 people's lives.
Yeah.
It's like because
All 8 of them kids.
yeah, and like poor Tom was probably like, I finally can
Yeah.
confront my father, and now finds out that like
Yeah.
not only is my mom a homewrecker, but that nigga ain't even my dad.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. The thing that I got most from this update is that Tom is crushed.
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of would be too, because it's bad enough, you can't really look your mom in the eye because your mom's doing some fuck shit, but like now you don't know who your dad is,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's rough.
It's yeah. Cause even in part 4, when she was going through the letters and everything, she said that in the letters they told each other that they grew closer together because of her being pregnant with Tom. So I think even they assumed that Tom was Luke's child.
Mm. Or maybe maybe, right, like Amy knows that Luke isn't Tom's kid, but like when she was gonna be a single mother, Tom stepped up to take care of her, and that's what kind of like
Started
started
it.
all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Tom has it's so funny because Amy's just like delete it. Delete it, delete it. How dare you have this information? And Tom is like, not Tom. Is it Tom?
Tom is her son.
Luke is like, I ain't fucked that woman. She tripping.
Right.
Rachel over there tripping. I would never cheat on my wife. I love my wife. I had no sexual relations with that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have semi-daily sleepovers? Yeah. But we're best friends. That's what best friends do.
Mm-mm. Yeah, nah. At, your big age of 45, spending the night in another woman's home is crazy when you have a whole wife and 4 kids at home.
Yeah. And then like what solidified it for me was when Rachel finally confronted the two of them and Tom left
Luke.
to go spend the night with Amy. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
not only is he cheating on you, but that's his real like love of his life.
I
You
mean,
decide, piece.
it just I hope by the end of this that one of them fesses up and says the real reason why they've been doing this. Like why? Because I'm not gonna hold you. They said they've known each other since they were like 6 years old. Why did you two not get married?
I'm telling you, it's probably like, the whole I had a crush on you, but I didn't want to admit it type shit. And then they finally admitted it probably when she was pregnant. He was already married, and he probably does love Rachel. And he just wanted to keep both. And Amy, being the ditzy bitch she is, was like, all right, I'm cool being the side piece.
What? Wavy said I just had a old Persian lady who barely speak English call me a son of a bitch for taking up for my coworkers that barely speak English.
Oh wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna see a lot more of that in the next 4 years,
Yeah,
if not longer.
but I don't know. I'm kind of ready to be over this story.
We got 2 more parts. Don't do this to me.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the problem is I have to fully read these things before we do this because Shetty talks. Okay? I skipped like 3 paragraphs and that was still fucking long.
Bro.
Like
Shit.
3 paragraphs of that was just her talking about her house and like what stuff she wants to keep from the divorce. Girl, I don't care about none of this shit.
Now, what if we have a listener who wants to do something similar? Give us like a novel on their mess, on their tea.
I mean,
You gonna make them feel discouraged.
well, keep that part of what you want to keep in your divorce with your lawyer. Don't put it in the post.
What if I was curious?
I'm crying.
What is she trying to keep in the divorce? I'm assuming the house.
It is the house. It was
Okay.
3 paragraphs about her wanting to keep the house.
That makes sense.
Because
isn't the house
kids,
in her name?
Yes, the house is in her name. Which thank fuck that it's in her name.
Yeah.
Well, actually, depending on what state they live in, she might still have to pay that nigga half.
I mean,
because I know at least over here in Jersey, if they contributed to at least one bill for over a year and y'all were married, they're qualified for half.
Like alimony or to the property?
To the property.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Show is. That's why we signed this beautiful thing called a prenup. A prenup protect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. Enjoy life. Mwah.
Don't cheat for 20 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me though. Like, you don't feel bad. You kiss your wife. You just had some other lady's coochie on your lips. Like, you don't feel a little bad.
I assume that they wash their face first.
I don't think so. They both seem like some trifling ass motherfuckers. He probably was giving her dick after he just done dick down Amy.
You know what? Honestly, real.
This prenup better not be used. The fuck.
I don't.
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know what that means.
He's saying that, like, you sign one, but we better not have to use it, motherfucker. Like, we better not get divorced.
Oh.
I ain't starting a new save. Bro, honestly, like, I keep telling my girlfriend all the time, like, she can't leave me, bro. I can't start over. I got too used to being in a relationship. Now I gotta, like, what if the girl I'm dating, her emotional intelligence is that of a 5-year-old? Now I gotta train this hoe how to figure out, like, how to talk properly. You know what I mean? Like, not everything got to be cussing out. Let's just have a conversation.
Yeah.
I'll be outside your house throwing pennies at your window.
I'm crying.
With the boombox on his head. Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Girl, I'm sorry.
I don't know the rest of that song.
Yeah, me neither. That's all I knew. That's all I knew.
Bruh. I don't know, man. I'm sick of Luke. I'm sick of Amy. Honestly, I'm a little sick of Rachel because of you, bitch.
No, ain't Luke's a kid, no? Ain't it?
No, Luke is the dad.
Yeah.
Fuck, I keep thinking Luke the kid, man.
Mm-mm.
You know what? Actually, I shouldn't be shocked because so far the only 2 Lukes that I know are also bitch made. So I feel like it's just in the name.
Crying.
All right, but with that being said, y'all, that's gonna be this week's episode. We love y'all and appreciate y'all. If you have an unhinged story or you need relationship advice, please email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok. If you ever miss the live stream, you can watch it on YouTube and or listen to the audio on Spotify. Yeah, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all. I don't have a closing statement because I forgot to make one. So just remember to wash your ass. Clean your private parts.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Brush your tongue. Also, if that one auntie is talking to you crazy, call her a hoe and tell her KJ said to tell her that. And with that being said, y'all, have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.